games begin already as the lights go out and the brothers get ready to square off on the front row. Here we go, Wade.
Boy, how about the hangback? They might be brothers, but that's where it ends on this racetrack. Clark got a ripping start. The Bumblebee, there was contact. A little bit of right side romance, but we managed to get through. Or will we go yellow? Car slowing, coming out of turn 2. I think we may go yellow.
We're green at the moment as the lap is down in the national title. 39 still to run as we go yellow because Fitzpatrick couldn't make it off the racetrack. McGraw looks to also be out. And a little bit of contact on the back straightaway under yellow.
Geez, how about the hangback?
The games were being played between the brothers.
Jetson, Fraser, Stewie Robbo, David Smith, Sean Thompson. That's the first 15. Pace picks up. We wait. Shane holds him till he's good and ready. And away we go into 1. Dylan Barrow drops to the bottom in the Stang. 2 commies, a Stang and a Camaro. Throw a Falcon in as well. Hello, Modified Sedan Racing. It's good to see you.
It's glorious. It's like Bathurst 84 out the front. It's formation flying for Macdonald's in the Commodores. Back to Clark in 3rd. Barrow has dropped a position back to 4th. Then Raymond and Walters in top 6, who have gapped away from Wilson a little bit. Here we go. Racetrack starting to widen out early as everyone looks for the line that they want to run. Darcy Wilson trying to buy in, as is Jetson in 7th and 8th. We turn our attention back to the front because they have not gotten away from each other, Wade.
You just got to wonder about tyre wear in this one, Jared. Not to use the tyre factor here, but we got a long way to go. 35 and a half to run. The track is widening out, as you said. It will, I would think, wear tyres later. The boys are upstairs.
Look at this.
Challenge and a new leader. So right now, Nathan takes over the lead. You've got to be careful not to use each other up here. It's the Macdonald Precision Driving Team down the back straight away at Timmis. There's your defending champ.
It's a parent's worst nightmare out the front. The brothers side by side in an Australian title. Macdonald, that's Nathan, just slips up a little bit and gives the lead back to Shane Macdonald. Meanwhile, Barrow just falls back a spot on the bottom as Raymond ranges up on the back of the Camaro, Max Clark. Meanwhile, back at the front, Shane Macdonald trying a different lane every single lap in 3 and 4. Clearly not confident with what he's finding out there at the moment, Wade.
Jetson is coming on as well. He's in behind Wilson. Wilson is coming on as well, the 19. That's Darcy and Daniel. The 2 Wilsons out of turn 4. It's busy. There's Clark, there's Raymond, there's Barrow, then Walters, then you go back to Wilson, and now Jetson. Jacob closing in. Let's have a look right now. Jared is up to position 18.
They're all running different lanes in turn 3 and 4. Raymond with a run on the Camaro of Max Clark. The Camaro very free on entry. Look at Kai Walters go to the bottom. Just can't get the drive off. It's a great battle for the final spot of the podium at the moment. There's still a long way from home with 3 across the track for 4th.
Oh, contact between Walters, Barrow and Raymond. They come back 3 wide, working on Clark. Now the Macdonalds wouldn't know this, but right now everything going on behind them is what they need. They need this 3 or 4 car or 5 or 6 car squabble that will keep the momentum. Boys, like the Royal Show, you got the Holden Precision Driving Team.
It is glorious out the front, and I think Nathan Macdonald might be slightly quicker. It's a great battle for 3rd and 4th and 5th
But
right
the
now.
bonnet, Jared, the bonnet right now on the 32 of Nathan Macdonald is about to come adrift. There is air underneath that bonnet, mate.
It's flapping, it's settled back down now. Meanwhile, Clark gets used up on the back straightaway. Through goes Kai Walters and Raymond. Look at them, 3 across the track out of turn number 4. The battle for 3rd. Don't use yourself up too early. We're not even halfway through the raceway.
Not for the first time do Barrow and Raymond get together. Jared Waters with Pagel. Back then, right in that battle as well. You've got Williams, Britton, McCarthy, Thompson, Fitzpatrick, and then Daniel Simpson. So right now, Jared Waters is up to position 15 after starting 23rd, and we still have 25 to go.
Yes, you'd have to imagine it's a tough road from here. We divert our gaze back to the leaders. Nathan Macdonald is hounding the back bumper of his older brother Shane. Kai Walters has got to third, but you would think needs a stoppage. He's going to be smart, a little conservative with the car, you would imagine, to try and range back in, but it may not come for him. Raymond, fourth, under big pressure from Dylan Barrow. Barrow throws it in like a Hail Mary on the bottom, leans on Raymond and goes through to fourth now. Raymond not happy with that, gives him a shove down the back straightaway, and lap traffic about to be an issue, Wade.
I can't believe that the bonnet has come back down on Nathan's car for all the money. Looked like it was going to be a problem, and now they're going, okay, the bum will be out. Is that what I heard you say just then?
Max Clark has pulled in the infield, the Camaro out of this race. We're side by side for the lead. Nathan Macdonald goes to the bottom. Shane Macdonald back upstairs. There's a lap car of Williams right in front. And which one will blink first?
Imagine what it's like to be in that team right now. The family, they want the 1-2. How it pays out from there, but we're still a long way. 21 to go. Boy, you got to be careful. You don't even want to think about them taking each other out. They go by Brent Williams on the top side. It's a long way back to third. And I mean the length of the straight to that battle there. Walters, Barrow. You then go back to Raymond in that spot behind, and then Darcy Wilson.
And there are sparks coming from the rear end of the 46 of Kai Walters, who runs in third. It's not all happy campers. Here in the lead is a battle for the lead right now. Nathan Macdonald back to the inside of Shane Macdonald with side by side for the Australian title, Wade.
This is ridiculous. You couldn't script this. Now, back to the inside goes Nathan Macdonald. Shane goes back to the bottom. It's a long way back to third. If we can stay green, Jared Waters up to position 12 now. From the back, Dylan Barrow now starting to get clear of Raymond. Then you've got Wilson.
Look at the
then
traffic.
You've got Jetson.
Look at the traffic in front of your leaders, Wade. Which way do you go? Nathan Macdonald goes to the inside. And are these brothers racing each other way too hard, too early? What's the time situation like? Nathan Macdonald puts two cars between himself and Shane as we're over halfway through the national title final in the 49th running of the NZ National Modified Sedan title.
16 laps remaining. Starting to get a little bit clear now is Nathan Macdonald. Shane trying to get by Britton. They're too wide in front of Nathan, your race leader. He peels around the top, trying to get through. You can just watch his brother trying to stay close. I feel like he may have just got the momentum. And now look at Dylan Barrow.
Barrow to the outside, goes around Kai Walters and into P3. Look at the cars, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. Darcy Wilson starting to buy into this battle. They've gone to the top side of the racetrack.
There's
McDonald's around the bottom. Here's the yellow, the Merc.
He just got to 11th position. Jared just got to 11th position. And what caused it? There's an amazing movie called Warrior. It's a UFC film about two brothers that end up in the ring together in the final. And one of the trainers says to the other brother who's about to take his brother down, he's not your brother, he's in your way. And that's probably at some point when this needs to get like that. At some point they can't keep doing this, laying off each other. At some point you have to go, I'm okay if you're okay with you being second, because I'm not. Blood is always thicker than water, but in an Australian title, we saw this with Kerry Madsen and Ian Madsen. Ian led for ages and his big brother Kerry, he had to make the knockout punch. He had to go for the win. This is what we're facing right here. But now Barrow, what has the Mustang got for those Commodores? Hold on tight, Mildura. This could get a little heated.
Lights are out. Green comes on and we go back to green. And the national National Modified Sedan title. They all sail the top side into 1 and 2. Barrow switches to the bottom with 15 to go. Have a look at the Mustang. All of a sudden, joins the party. And the Mustang of Dylan Barrow closes in. And Jeezy looks good. How good does Raymond look down low as well? We have got a race for this national title.
How good is the racetrack, Jared Ash? How good is the damn racetrack? Plug up to McCarthy, once again delivering a pleasure dome. Up on the wall, Barrow up there now, and the respect that Barrow and Macdonald just showed each other then was quite special. Shane knew he couldn't afford to get into it. Raymond through the middle, Wilson now. Contact, it's okay, it's a wheel centre. Should be okay. It spears across the racetrack. Wilson coming at Waters now. Waltz, I should say.
A great battle for 4th, 5th and 6th. Meanwhile, the Mustang hasn't gone away. Who flinches first? Do we get to traffic before this one's done? There's 12 to go. And they are getting higher and higher in turns 3 and 4. How hard do they run the tyres? Here comes Shane Macdonald with a big speculator on his brother. They make a little bit of contact, but we stay green. And Macdonald, that's Nathan, just holds off big brother Shane.
And again, the bonnet starts to flip up. Surely not. This was a problem earlier on. Barrow staring down the barrel of the Macdonald brothers in those pesky Holdens. What can he do in the Stang? We got 9 to go. The bonnet is flipping. Oh, another wheel sensor comes out. Nothing to worry about here. It's just that dang bonnet on the 32.
Macdonald, Nathan just hanging on from Shane. Jetson goes to P6 now, further back of the field. And Barrow wants to strike. He knows he's only going to have limited opportunities, but he's right there with your front 2 cars.
Oh, Wilson got the wall. Darcy Wilson got the wall. We're going to go yellow. This is just too tough on 2 families right now. The 5 car is ground to a stop. Mildura, would you put your hands together for these modified sedan drivers? This has been remarkable.
What a race.
What a story.
Nathan Macdonald to the infield very quickly.
Is this the bonnet?
It'll be some tape for the bonnet. Smart call by the officials.
Wow, how lucky this yellow came out then for that.
Something we don't get a chance to show very often. Have a look at this. This is the wear on the right rear. That is awful. Your leader right now, and I guarantee every car out there will be just the same way. They will be like dogs on lino. It will be an atrocious last 9 laps. But a smart call by the officials to put some race tape on this thing and make sure that they get through to the end.
That's something, again, that's so unique to sedan racing. In sprint cars or speed cars or wingless, you're on your own. Darcy just smacked that wall in the middle of 3 and 4, unfortunately. Ground to a stop. 9 to go. Holy guacamole.
Catch your breath.
Max Clark, that's just brutal. He was going to be a factor, I feel certain.
Yeah, electrical failure. Again, the miss came back that he had from night number 1. Here we go, Wade. Lights are out. NZ National Modified Sedan title.
A $500 bid in a Calcutta could reveal a $9,000 payday. They're all upstairs.
Oh!
Macdonald, Shane got the wall. They go 3 wide down the back straight. It's about to get crazy now. Dive bomb from Raymond. Boy, it's on.
It certainly is, and all of a sudden, the man riding shotgun for his brother at the front is no longer there. He hasn't got the safety blanket, and Nathan Macdonald has a Mustang of Dylan Barrow bearing down on him. There's contact further back between Walters and Shane Macdonald, but the Mustang is tracking in the Commodore at the front. 2 guys that haven't won a title before, and they are closing in to battle now with 6 to go this time by.
The cushion is frisky and risky. There's not much up against that wall. You've got to be hard not to do what we saw Darcy Wilson do and drill the concrete. Dylan Barrow coming up, your leader Nathan Macdonald. It's Holden versus Ford. A flame belching from the side.
Oh.
That's what I mean. You got to be so careful. Barrow on the tail with 5 to run.
And he is closing. He's checking this thing up. Look at Macdonald who got tight on the cushion. Barrow comes at him in this battle for the Australian title. Macdonald knows he's there now, knows he's there. He can hear Dylan Barrow in the number 17 Mustang. He closes once again with 4 to go into turn 1 and 2, and this time settles the car and gets good purchase off the corner.
Jared Waters up to position 9, but there's only, we're yellow!
Oh,
Car stop coming out of it's the Thompson car. Holy, 4 to go.
lights are out, 4 to run.
And is Shane Macdonald going to pull the trigger out of P4 and try and rip to the bottom and get back on the tail of his brother? 4 laps to go in a nail-biting NZ Australian Modified Sedan Championship from Mil Vegas down into 1. They're all upstairs except for Wade McCarthy. Oh, Wado had a good look on the bottom then. Can he make it work? Walters and Raymond make contact.
Oh,
Wade McCarthy gets into the side of Macdonald. It is on.
and Shaney Mack and Aidan Raymond, no love lost there. 3 to go. The front 2 cars have checked away. It's all a battle between Nathan Macdonald and Dylan Barrow. Can Macdonald face his demons? He finished second here 13 years ago. There's 2 to run, Wade.
Barrow sizing him up. He's straighter into the turn in 1 and 2. They are millimetres apart. 1.5 laps to go. Barrow, has he got the momentum? Macdonald is so smooth on the good line. And the battle for third is a belter, but we can't look.
1 to run. Barrow, Macdonald for the Australian title for NZ. The 49th running at B&S Earthworks. Timmis, Speedway, Mildura, and there's contact down the back straight away. We're yellow.
No!
We're yellow.
You're kidding me.
It will be a green-white checker to decide this as Kai Walters has the front end ripped out of the 46.
That is a pivotal moment because there was no way that Dylan had the momentum to catch Nathan coming off that corner.
Oh.
This is his one chance to have a rip again.
And Aidan Raymond comes to the infield, damage to the right rear corner. There must have been contact.
Wade McCarthy is sitting as they roll around. If that is the starting order and lights are out, Wade is in third at this point. So
Shane Macdonald back 2, Wade.
Oh, that would have been part of it then.
Shane Macdonald put back 2 spots for the restart. Here we go. Lights are out. 2 to go, Wade.
Anything is possible, and Jared Waters is now, as you said, up to within sight of the podium. They go to the top except for Wado, who runs to the bottom. He's got a good groove down there. Back straight, 3 wide. Jared Waters up to P4. If he can make it stick. Can Jared make the bottom work? Here we go. 1 to run.
2 go. A little push from Nathan Macdonald. Look at McCarthy on the bottom. Here comes Barrow. Waters in the top 5. Jets it upstairs. It's a blanket finish. The NZ National Modified Sedan title goes to Nathan Macdonald. Barrow home in second. And Mildura's Wade McCarthy home in third. What an absolutely stellar national title.
Wow. And look at the Macdonald family. They are going off. What a move. Barrow threw everything at him. Wade McCarthy had the bottom sorted. And Jared Waters drove from 23rd to 4th. In the Merc, Mark Carlin. I reckon you should make him buy it. Wow. Well done, Dylan Barrow. Wado was on fire, so was Jared. Jetson got to 5th. Shane Macdonald back in 6th. Daniel Wilson 7th. David Smith out of the B to 8th. Lockie Fitzpatrick 9th. Stewie Robinson 10th. Daniel Simpson, Chris Pagel, Shane Britton, who came from the B. And listen to all the Macdonald fans. What a moment for this family.
13 years, Wade. 13 years ago, he finished runner-up in a heartbreaker here. There'll be people on the hill here tonight that were here for that national title 13 years ago. And Nathan Macdonald goes one better back here. It's almost poetry sometimes, isn't it?
You have to be so committed and so, you know, loyal to the concept, really. Look at the Macca fan club. They're down there. And now we're going to throw a few donuts in, and Rusty Hickman's probably going, I like that guy. Look at that. Smoke him if you got him.
I hope the valve springs are good.
Oh, who cares?
Oh, what a race, Mildura. What a race.
Can you believe Jared got back to inside that top 5, and what a job from Wado.
We're going to have some donuts down here in front of the fan club, surely.
Might park it up against the wall and just drill it. Stretch him.
Your new national modified sedan champion. Come on, turns 1 and 2. Nathan Macdonald burns it down.
Stay in it, son. Now that's a Macca's drive-through.
And how's the poetry for 4th and 5th, the 2 cars that were part of such a massive storyline on Friday night.
And look, credit too to Dylan Barrow, mate. He never really laid a wheel on the race lead up. He's a lot shorter on experience than some of these guys that he's running door to door with. And that was a classy drive.
We'll get the signal to park up here on the main straightaway.
How about the old quietly spoken accountant down there in the 6 car?
Oh,
Wado!
What a drive. What a drive from all of these drivers. An amazing final.
Sprint car still to come, by the way, in case you're wondering, folks.
Yeah, if you're here at the venue, our 360 LS Sprint Car Easter Nationals to wind out the night, but we'll get through your podium firstly here to celebrate the national title. And we'll speak to your top 5.
Listen to all the war stories being told in the background.
Oh, there'll be 1,000 of them. Your heart goes out to Shane Macdonald, Kai Walters, Max Clark, Joel Berkeley. There's so many stories where people just don't go the distance. But for every winner, there has to be a chunk of stories where things didn't go your way. His brother Shane making his way over here in the ultimate show of sportsmanship to shake Dylan Barrow's hand and be here with his brother.
Was it Lex that bought the Calcutta?
I think so.
And just won $9,000.
As he climbs out of the car. Come on, Timmis Speedway. Your new national champion. Can we have some noise for Nathan Macdonald?
He didn't look too stable on that roof for a second. I was waiting for the dismount. Benny Mars just said, what does third pay for the Calcutta?
He'll be pretty happy right now.
You reckon he's got Wado on that one?
And I'll jump in here for some raw reaction. Here comes your defending and outgoing champion. A ultimate show of respect. Classy act from Jared Waters. It has been a shocking weekend for him. We'll have your full podium presentation in just a moment, but I've got to get this guy's reactions